When moving to Pittsburgh, you pull up the map and you're like, where is the best place for me? You're doing crazy research online and all of the neighborhoods sound so great where it could be very overwhelming. But what you have to understand is we have over 90 different neighborhoods and each one of them are very different. So the whole goal of this video is we're going to walk you through the main city sections and our popular neighborhoods so you could really understand the different lifestyles, and you're gonna wanna watch until the end because by the end you're going to know exactly what neighborhoods you should start looking in and what neighborhoods are going to be completely off the table for you. And we're going after it right now. Hey everyone, it's Riley Madden, a full-time real estate agent with eXp Realty right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to learn absolutely everything on what it's like to work, eat, sleep, love, and play, all right here in Pittsburgh, make sure you start by tapping that subscribe button and click that little bell so you're notified every time we come out with a new video. We get so many reach outs every single day from people all over the world who are making a move to Pittsburgh, and we absolutely love it. If you're considering a move to Pittsburgh or one of our suburbs, make sure to reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, DM us on social media, however you want to get a hold of us. We've got your back when making a move to Pittsburgh. All right, so we're really going to dig into the lifestyles of each of these neighborhoods and why people are moving to one or the other. And we're going to start with the center of it all, downtown Pittsburgh. So the first thing I'm going to say about downtown is they have put a ton of money into it recently and have been working hard to really transform it to fit more of the residential lifestyle living and not as much just commercial. They have been turning a lot of our commercial buildings into more residential living and have been adding new luxury condo and just luxury living options that are going to appeal to the young professionals and the people looking to live downtown. Now, people moving here are primarily looking for condo living, so whether you're looking for low maintenance or just luxury lifestyles with beautiful views all the way around, you're definitely gonna find it downtown. There are many different luxury condo buildings, but you could also find just your average condo with not many great amenities, starting around the mid 200,000s. And then of course, the luxury condos range all the way past the millions. And another factor to consider is the HOA fees. They vary pretty widely depending on the condo, the unit, and especially what amenities each one offers. Now, people who move downtown primarily are moving there because they want to be close to work or because they're looking for more of a vibrant area that's very walkable, so they're coming without a car, and they want to be close to concert venues, sports games. You'll see the walking traffic is extremely heavy whenever there are games going on or just whenever people are headed down to work. And a lot of people like to be around the hustle and bustle, so those are the type of people you're going to see moving downtown. The neighborhood is one of our most walkable, and you could actually walk from one side to the other within like 20 minutes. So it's really a good option if you are coming without a car and you're looking for more of a low maintenance lifestyle. Now, they did recently add a Target downtown, so that really takes care of the grocery issue, because prior to that, there wasn't really many options to get quality groceries, which was deterring a lot of people from moving in. And you even do have Point State Park downtown, which is awesome to have a park in such an urban setting. So you'll have green space, a riverfront trail, a lot of people bike downtown. And another thing you're going to see is our 3 rivers and our many bridges. So if you do like water activities, downtown gives you great access to that. A lot of people are looking for that downtown living, but what I want to make clear is you could definitely find that a lot more in our different city neighborhoods too, and not just downtown. If you want the walkability, the shops, the convenience, you're going to see that in a lot of different neighborhoods. Primarily, people choose downtown for work options, or if they really are looking for a really nice condo, high-rise living with beautiful views and low maintenance. Or if they simply just want to be in the center of it all and not having to worry about transportation whatsoever. We do have the T station running downtown along with many different bus stops. You have bikes and scooter transportation, so getting around is extremely easy. Now moving up to the north side, which is still considered greater downtown, but it is actually made up of 18 different neighborhoods, and it is best known for all of its attractions, which is always bringing new people in. If you're a sports fan, an arts lover, or a concert enthusiast, you might find yourself in the north side. In the area, you're going to find PNC Park, Heinz Field, the Andy Warhol Museum, the Children's Museum, the Carnegie Science Center, the National Aviary, the Mattress Factory, all of those good and fun attractions that are typically bringing a lot of people into the area. You also have the casino in the north side, Bicycle Heaven, Stage AE, which is a popular concert venue. So it is still part of that hustle bustle and is still considered part of greater downtown Pittsburgh. You even do have West Park in the area, which is over 300 acres and is best known for its many different trails that make for very pleasant bike rides. And of course, if you know Pittsburgh, there is plenty of different food options in the north side. So you have places like Federal Gallery, the Allegheny Tavern, you have Penn Brewery, and many different options to walk outside and grab a bite to eat. So if you do want to be in the middle of some serious entertainment, then the north side may be worth considering. Central North Side, which is also known as the Mexican War Streets, is a very popular option for living. And when I have clients who are looking in the north side, this is the main section where they are going. Typically in this area, you're going to see median prices of around $450,000. You could honestly get in starting in the upper 100,000s. It ranges past the millions, so this is a desirable area, especially for people looking for that active and entertainment styled life. Many people love the Mexican War Streets because of all of the different architecture and the different housing that is just so unique and historic. You have everything from your Victorian row homes to brand new townhomes, single family properties, but most importantly, because of the amazing craftsmanship these homes hold and how they have been wonderfully restored. So it's again an area that offers that convenience, the walkability. There is a grocery store, Giant Eagle, right in the area. So it's very accessible to live here and not have to always get out of the neighborhood for your certain everyday things. The homes here have actually been restored by the Pittsburgh History and Landmark Foundation. You will love all of the different sites of the architecture from Greek Revival style to Italianate. The area just holds such a charming feel. You will enjoy the tree-lined streets with sidewalks that are leading you either to a park, a garden, a cafe, or of course one of our many cultural attractions. This area really gives you the benefit of living in an exciting neighborhood, but also coupled with the things you'll need for everyday life. Now, right across the river, you're going to find the Strip District, which is an extremely popular neighborhood, and they also have been doing a ton of new developments, tons of new businesses, new condos, and living options. This area is literally just on fire, and for good reason. The area offers so many different places to shop, to go bowling, to try fresh meats and imported wine, getting some of the city's best coffee and just best restaurants, grabbing some fresh fish at Holy's Market, or hopping on the riverfront trail and either riding your bike into the city or just enjoying the walk. They have put a new terminal in there, so you have very convenient stores, coupling it with, again, that everyday life sense, but also the fun, exciting, and urban environment that so many people are looking for. I do love all of the different condo buildings in the Strip. So they have a few on Penn Avenue. So you have the Refinery, which offers a rooftop terrace, a beautiful fitness center with skyline views. And you have so many other great buildings such as Penn 23 and a lot of different boutique style condo buildings with some offering a wide range of units and some only a few. They all are pretty much very upscale, very new, and just offer that perfect lifestyle of stepping right outside your door and having access to some of the best shops and businesses in the whole entire city. People typically move here if they are looking for a very urban and a very city-filling atmosphere. They want the best of the city's food options, going on an everyday bike ride and having quick access to walking trails, and especially people looking for more of a luxury lifestyle and luxurious condos. It'll cost you anywhere from the mid 300,000s all the way past the millions in order to call yourself a resident and own a condo or a house here. And we're moving on to Lawrenceville, which is right nearby. So this is a large neighborhood, actually split up into 3 different sections. So you have upper, central, and lower. This area is very well known for its vibrant and walkable business district on Butler Street. So you probably have like 10 coffee shops just on the street. You have different bars. You have candle labs, such a wide variety of diverse food, and it goes on and on. It's one of our best business districts in all of Pittsburgh. So this area has been basically completely renovated. Years back, you could call it more of a ghost town, just not much desirable in the area itself. But they have completely changed that around and made it an area where everybody wants to move, from young professionals, millennials, couples, empty nesters. About everybody has heard and at least wants to consider Lawrenceville in their search. Now, this area definitely has that city filling, more narrow streets. Parking is going to be on-street parking, but if you're coming without a car, this area is extremely walkable too. There's different things like fun shopping boutique, different art galleries, a pinball bowling center, a single screen movie theater, where again, it makes just for an exciting living area. I would say it's a little more livable than our downtown and the Strip District, just because it feels a little bit more like a neighborhood itself. You have lots of more housing options and not only just condos. So there are many different row homes, single families, and then you do have different lofts and condos and townhomes to include and consider as well. There is many events that take place here, and you'll always have heavy walking traffic, different food trucks, but it has the best mix of being as close to the city atmosphere, but also being its own neighborhood, if that makes sense. It's truly a neighborhood that fits into your everyday living style when you literally have rolled ice cream and a gym right next to each other. There's great variety. You could find whatever you are looking for, whether you're looking to pick up groceries or you're looking to dine out, it's all going to be on Butler Street. You see a lot of more artists and entrepreneurs, creators loving this area just because it gives off that vibrant and creative atmosphere. And you'll always see people working at the different coffee shops and working at some of the different restaurants and cafes. You again do have access to the Riverfront Trail. You have Arsenal Park, which is a pretty large park. And then you have the Allegheny Cemetery, which is huge and makes a good place to walk around. So in the row homes, some of them will be renovated. Some of them will give you the ability to go ahead and add some value to them. But a lot of them will be like 3 stories, very steep steps going up. So you have primarily that living style, and you also have a lot of new construction options, especially compared to our other neighborhoods. It's hard to put a lot of new construction in the city since the land is pretty much taken up, but Lawrenceville has been adding a ton of new developments. So it gives you the option for new and modern living styles in the city. And home prices here tend to be just a little more expensive, with options opening up right in the mid $300,000 range. So moving on to Highland Park, this is a popular area primarily for people looking for more of the large historic properties on more wide lots with options for parking and not as city filling. This area is very convenient to Lawrenceville and downtown, and it offers good accessibility for people looking to ride their bike downtown and even for the walkability factor. Now, of course, the area has Highland Park itself, so this park is extremely popular. It's where the Pittsburgh Zoo and Aquarium is, but it also offers a good bit of green space, beautiful fountains, and it's one of our larger parks in Pittsburgh. So residents can enjoy some select shops right on Bryant Street, but that's primarily the only business district that is going to be in this area, and it's only made up of a couple everyday shops, which is nice if you're not worried too much about a large variety, but more of a quality few shops in the neighborhood. It is mainly a residential area, and home shoppers who are looking here primarily are looking for those very large historic properties and the tree-lined streets, the wide sidewalks, the beautiful different architecture, and overall more of a peaceful and quiet environment, especially compared to the previous areas we've spoke of. Now, Highland Park, it's not only home to the zoo and the aquarium, but you also have different tennis courts, a swimming pool, different lakes, dog parks, and of course your different areas for shelter. You could go right across the bridge and be in Aspinwall and Fox Chapel area, so you have the waterworks there, and the overall area is just really convenient for nice shopping. Or you could head right down to Shadyside for a wide variety of different grocery options, and again, fun business districts to live close enough to. So if you are looking for somewhere more peaceful that offers beautiful, large, historic properties, the properties here are typically more expensive and they could range past the millions just because of the properties themselves, but you'll typically start around the $400,000 range and go up from there. And right nearby you have East Liberty. So this area again has been one that is very up and coming. It's been completely renovated. They've been adding new businesses. You have Bakery Square, which is our tech center with Google. A lot of tech workers, millennials, younger professionals all moved to this area. It is a very vibrant neighborhood, and they have done a wonderful job of putting your everyday conveniences right in the neighborhood, and they're all very new shopping centers. It is a smaller neighborhood, but you're also right near many different popular areas such as Shadyside, so it gives good options nearby to explore further out. The businesses here are honestly pretty impressive. You have a new Target, which is huge, and of course offers so much convenience with the groceries and everyday needs. You also have Whole Foods and Trader Joe's right here, which are our only options in actually the city center for these two grocery suppliers. Otherwise, you're going to have to venture out to our suburbs. There's also options for many new trendy and healthy food options, and you'll also find different home stores, different beauty salons, coffee shops, different schools, and just different little parklets. There's not an actual large park in this neighborhood, but you do have different areas and sections for green space. Now, real estate options in this neighborhood are a little bit more limited just because of the size of the area itself. The more updated options usually start in the mid 300,000s, and again, they range up past the millions. There is some really good options for modern townhomes, but also just your regular single family properties. And that brings us into Bloomfield and Friendship. So Bloomfield is known as the Little Italy of Pittsburgh and has a wide range of different independent food merchants and a lot of different businesses on Penn and Liberty Avenue. There again is many fun community events that happen, and again, a dense urban environment. You are very close to downtown, so it's a popular area for students, for people commuting, and just for everyday workers. If you are looking for walkability and great convenience and don't care much about the upscale business district, but maybe just one with everyday dining options, you have many pizza, coffee, bookstores, and more of that type of environment, then you probably would like Bloomfield and Friendship. You do have a small park in the area, you have a softball field and a skateboarding rink, but other than that, there's not much green space in this neighborhood itself. The business district on Liberty Avenue is pretty concentrated, and you're going to see a wide range of different bars, restaurants, bakeries, and thrift and gift shops. So I wouldn't say it's the most usable business district if you are maybe a younger professional or if you're looking for more upscale shops, but it does offer good convenience. It's quick to the city. You will see more affordable options in Bloomfield compared to the other neighborhoods. Real estate does vary pretty greatly, but you do see a lot of different row homes along with some newer townhomes, a few condos, and some different lofts. You will see larger single family properties as well. The streets here are a little more narrow. It's usually street parking, so that is something to consider. But in Friendship, that's where you're really going to see more of the tree-lined streets, the wider sidewalks, and larger, more historic properties. Since there is a good amount of real estate and you could get in for an affordable price, if you do some updates and some renovations, it could be good to add some value and have good upside whenever you do decide to resell. Now, staying in our East End, we're going to talk about Shadyside, which is well known for being one of our most affluent neighborhoods and very sprawled out, larger lots, multi-million-dollar properties, a lot of historic landmarks in the area, tons of large mature trees that are lining all of the streets, and the area itself is known for being well kept. It kind of reminds me of more of a suburb. You have a community organization and you have 3 different business districts. So you're going to have Walnut Street, Ellsworth Avenue, and South Highland, and they're all pretty upscale. You have your Lululemon, your fun different boutiques, Banana Republic, Gap, different independent businesses, really nice shoe shops, and then a good mix of some healthy cafes, some good coffee options, and just again that more upscale vibe. You do have UPMC Shadyside Hospital, which is very well known and is a big driver of a lot of people moving to or near this area. There are many different colleges nearby, so it's not untypical to find a lot of different college students, and the area does offer great transportation with many different bus lines and great walkability. You could typically find condos from $150,000 all the way up to $500,000, and housing starts at around $400,000 and again ranges past the millions. I would say this is one of our most popular areas. I have several clients looking in Shadyside and they are set on Shadyside, and that is it. It's one of my favorite neighborhoods. I'm always here, show tons of property in the area, but I also just really enjoy the different business districts and the overall friendly, welcoming, and clean feel the neighborhood has. And moving on to Point Breeze. So this is also a very well-known affluent area with historic landmarks, but why it also is very popular is Frick Park is literally right in this neighborhood, and you have very quick access to one of the city's largest parks from literally the street of your house. In this area, you're typically going to find your more historic, well-maintained, nice lots and tree-lined streets, again, very charming, and the housing architecture is beautiful as well. The area itself doesn't have a business district, but you're right next to Squirrel Hill and also Shadyside, so going to different businesses is very easy. And you also have a few scattered out throughout the neighborhood in different markets, such as Frick Park Market. So it's nice having those community shops right in your neighborhood, but also having access to neighboring business districts. Mainly the desirable streets here are going to be right next to the park. A lot of people are moving here because they want to be close to the park. They want a charming area, but also one with a community feel, with not too much going on where it could get overwhelming. The area is more quiet, it's quaint. You're gonna have suitable options starting in the mid $300,000 range, and again, all the way past the millions. And moving on to Squirrel Hill, which is our largest and most diverse neighborhood. It's split up into two different sections, north and south, and is best known for its two business districts, Murray and Forbes Avenue, but also its very strong community feel. You see tons of families living in this area and moving here, and there are always many kids going around from Taylor Alderdice High School and all of the different schools. You're always going to see kids walking around, cross guards out, and just the community being active and walking. Squirrel Hill North tends to be more expensive. It's more sprawled out, you get more land with your housing, and you're not as crammed up as you are in Squirrel Hill South. So the homes tend to be more on different hills and closer together with not much of an affluent feel compared to Squirrel Hill North. But in the south, you have really good access to Forbes and Murray Avenue, which is, again, a very vibrant business district. It's all connected, it's all walkable, and there are things from independent shops to really good bakeries, coffee, boutiques, and just everything you would need. You even have a Giant Eagle, you have a movie theater. So if you want to live in an area that you don't have to leave, this would be it. There's great transportation. It's extremely walkable. Again, beautifully tree lined with mature trees and feels a little bit like a suburb in a city. And in Squirrel Hill, you're in the middle of two of the city's largest parks, Shenley and Frick. So if you love green space and literally just want to walk outside of your house to endless opportunities of outdoor activities, then this is your neighborhood. Housing starts around the $200,000 range and ranges past the millions, again, depending on the street. We know each of these streets extremely well and what neighborhood is going to best fit your personal situation. But that was a very brief overview on some of our popular neighborhoods where a lot of our clients have been moving to. So if you are considering moving to Pittsburgh, the only way we could help you is to reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or DM us on social media, and we could talk a lot more about exactly what you're looking for and what neighborhood is going to be the best match for you. All the way from the neighborhood to all the way down to the street, we know every single inch of Pittsburgh. And to learn everything else about Pittsburgh, we do videos every single week, so you can start learning a lot more about our neighborhoods, our real estate market, and everything else by watching these next videos. And we will catch you in the next one.